Senior, this is Christina.
Christina, this is I'm applying for the assistance from Social Security in the state of Florida for death benefits.
Yes, ma'am. And what is your first name? Can you spell it for me just to be sure?
Okay.
All right. Perfect. And what's your last name, Miss Laverne? And then what is your date of birth?
420. Yes.
Okay. And have you used tobacco in the past 12 months?
No.
Okay. Perfect. Let me just add you in here, Miss. Give me 1 second. All right. And then you are in Florida, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. And is this the best contact number for you, the 356-884? All right. Perfect. Now that I've got you in here, Miss Levert, now these final expense plans, they go through small, affordable, permanent, whole life insurance policies regulated by the state of Florida. Now, these plans are mainly designed for folks that live on a limited or a fixed income each month, like Social Security or disability, even our disabled vets. Now, these are not your real big expensive type plans. These are small yet affordable plans that are permanent, so they'll never change on you or go up in price or anything, okay?
Do you have to wait for 2 years?
So that mainly depends on your age and your health, and I have here you're 82. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, yeah, that's going to mainly depend on your health, and I'll get to all that in just a few minutes. Hopefully, we can find you day one coverage. Are you in pretty good health?
I think I'm in excellent health.
Well, that's good. You sound like it. Now, first things first, who would be the loved one taking care of all of your final arrangements when you pass away?
Let me spell the name for you.
Okay.
T-H-O. That is my daughter.
Right.
And it's pronounced Tom Masita.
That's beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I love that. And your name is very unique, too, Miss Levert.
Yes, it is. Her married name is, let me give you her last name. Her last name is Y-O.
And now, do you handle this kind of stuff on your own, or does your daughter help you with it?
I'm taking care of my business on my own right now.
Okay, good deal.
And I think
all right.
I'll probably be here until the good Lord call me home, taking care of my business.
Yes, ma'am. Praise the Lord on that, Miss Levert. Now, would this be a first-time policy for you, or are you trying to add some coverage to something you already have?
No, I had a policy. My bank account, it was automatic coming out of my bank. My bank account was hacked. They had sent it in, and quite naturally, my bank is shutting down to anything coming in until they get the stuff straightened out.
Oh, no.
And they canceled my insurance. And I've been trying for over 2 months to get it back, and I haven't been successful so far.
So it's been about 2 months since that happened?
March, April, and May, because I called someone as soon as I found out it. But I called somebody in April, and they gave me the wrong information. So I kept wondering, what's going on. So I called again, and the guy said he was sending me some paperwork, and I hadn't gotten it yet. So I called again yesterday, and they told me it's probably in the mail, and it was held up probably because of the holiday. So I don't know, but I can't procrastinate.
Oh, my gosh, no, I know. Yeah, so you definitely understand the urgency of it, and we're not getting any younger.
No, no.
Okay, now, the policy you used to have, when did you get that in place originally?
Over 20 years ago.
Oh, my gosh. How much coverage did you have? Was it a whole life?
Yes, $25,000.
Okay, what were you paying for it?
$151.
$151?
Yeah.
Okay. Dang, you got it over 20 years ago? Oh my gosh, that's a shame. So what company was it with?
Mutual of Omaha.
Oh, yep, they're a really good company. So what have they been telling you, that you can't get it back, or?
I don't know. They're telling me that they're going to have to talk to me and decide whether they're going to give it back. Let me bring it current or whatever. They're not being very positive. I just talked with the lady yesterday, and she was like, And I told her, I said, ma'am, it's nothing against you. But right now, I'm just to disturb. That's because I've paid this every month until my account was hacked. And that's why, but they're not listening to that or whatever.
Right, of course. They only listen to what they want to hear. I'm so sorry that happened to you, Miss Leverk. That's really awful, honestly, because, I mean, you got it so long ago. You were a lot younger. You were able to get that really good price. Now that everything, you're a little older, you're 82 now, everything's gone up since 20 years ago.
Yes, if I get insurance now, it's going to cost me $300 and some, which I cannot afford. Mm-hmm. And it has that 2-year thing into it.
So that mainly depends on your health and everything. Like, now, was the one with Mutual of Omaha, was that a 2-year wait?
No.
Okay, so it was day one.
Mm-hmm.
Have you talked to other companies and they told you it's going to be a 2-year wait?
I called another company, which was, and when the person answered it turned out to be a part of Omaha, Mutual of Omaha.
Okay.
So I was doing something with my phone, and this popped up.
Okay. All right. Now, I know that you originally had the $25,000. Now, are you wanting a burial or a cremation?
Burial.
Okay. So burials are right now, they're around 10 to 15,000. So would you say just having a little something in place to help your daughter, Miss Tomasita, get that burial taken care of would be better than not having anything in place?
Yes.
Okay. So would you say if we were able to find you something, in your price range, even if it were only 10 or 15,000, would that be okay with you?
Well, if I can't get to 25, I have to take what I can get.
Yes, ma'am, I understand. It's definitely most important that we make sure that your daughter can take care of that burial whenever that time comes. That's the most important thing. Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay, absolutely. And you definitely don't want her to have that burden.
I sure don't.
Okay. All right. Well, I think it's awesome you are taking the time to have this conversation, Ms. Silver, because I can definitely tell that this is important to you and you know that it needs to be done. Now, if you do qualify and if we find something that you want to take advantage of today, I'm going to have a welcome packet sent to you from Senior Life Services. So that's my company. Now, the welcome packet will have all of my information plus information about the plan and the company that you qualified for today.
Okay.
Now, you usually get the welcome packet in about 3 to 4 days. And then once you're approved, we send the policy out to you in the mail, and you usually get it within about 10 days. That way you'll have everything in black and white, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, so that I can figure out what you qualify for, do you have a history of any heart, liver, kidney, or lung issues?
No.
All right. Perfect. And any history of cancer, heart attacks, or strokes?
No.
All right. Any COPD or diabetes?
No.
Okay. Any Lou Gehrig's disease or Parkinson's disease?
No.
Any Alzheimer's, dementia, HIV/AIDS?
No.
Beautiful. Well, so far you sound like you're a really sharp tool, Miss Clover.
Well,
you must take care of yourself.
I do.
Good.
My daughter would tell you, and my granddaughter, she's a health nut, because nobody eat the way I eat.
Good. It's good to be healthy. All right. And now, what kind of are you currently on or prescribed any medications?
I take oxybutyn Yes.
All right, awesome. And how tall are you?
5'2",
5'2", and how much do you weigh?
about 185.
5'2", 185.
Mhm.
All right, perfect. Now, some of our carriers do offer discounts based on how you manage your finances. I don't need any specific information right now, but do you have an active checking or savings account?
It will come out my saving. I don't have a saving account. I have a checking account. It'll come
Okay.
automatically out of my checking account.
Yes, ma'am. Perfect. All right. And what's the name of the bank that you bank with?
Wells Fargo.
Nice. I bank with them too. I love Wells Fargo. I've been with them for a long time.
Yes, they always let me know when somebody's trying to mess with my money.
Yes, ma'am. I know. They're on top of it.
Yeah. Mhm.
All right. Let me just look at something here for you to make sure. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm pretty sure since you're not a diabetic, that gabapentin is not going to be an issue here. All right, perfect. So the company that I'm looking at for you, this company is called Pioneer Security Life. Now, just so you know, they do pay out within 48 to 72 hours after your passing. So your daughter, she's not going to have to wait weeks to get everything taken care of for you, okay?
Okay.
Now, our company, Senior Life Service Florida, we do process millions of dollars in claims per month, and that has helped us earn the A rating with the Better Business Bureau. And I'm sure that type of reputation is very important to you.
Yes, it is.
Yes, ma'am, absolutely. Now, a little bit about Pioneer, the insurance company that has pre-approved you. They've been helping people with low-cost, state-approved burial plans for over 100 years. They just hit their 114th anniversary, actually.
Mhm.
Now, most importantly, they have an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau as well. So you really know that there's no company better experienced to protect your family. Now, with these plans, your rates will never go up on you, no matter what happens to your health or how long you have the plan. These plans can never be canceled by the company. It's going to stay with you your whole life, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now, included with this plan is called the terminal illness benefit. So what that means is if you ever go to a doctor and they diagnose you with a terminal illness or a terminal disease, then what will happen is you have the option to where Pioneer will actually send you your entire death benefit amount while you're still living to go ahead and take care of that burial with your family.
Mhm.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure I explain that well. Now, this would be day one coverage based on your health and everything. Now, what that means is the day that you make your first payment, you are going to be fully covered for the rest of your life. For example, if you make your first payment, say 2 days from now, and God forbid, Ms. Laverg, if you pass away the very next day, your daughter gets that full death benefit just because you made one payment.
Okay.
Now, this plan will build cash value automatically after the first 2 years. Now, you can always borrow from your policy's cash value to, pay any extra bills or pay your future premiums if necessary. You can always borrow from your policy's cash value should you ever need to in the future.
Mhm.
Does that make sense? Did I explain that well?
Yes, then it has a cash value after 2 years.
Yes, ma'am. After 2 years, it'll start building cash value.
Okay. And I know about cash value. You can borrow from it for emergency or whatever.
Absolutely. Okay, good. So you know all about it then. All
Yeah.
right. Now, another really important thing that this policy, you're going to get it with your welcome packet. It's called a pre-planning memorial guide. Now, what this allows you to do is, you can sit down with your daughter and you guys can plan all your final wishes and everything like that. Now, you've been so sweet to me, Miss Levert. I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to waive that fee for that memorial guide for you. But there's just one small thing that you have to promise me, okay?
Right.
All right, I want you to promise me that once you get that pre-planning memorial guide, you'll take a few minutes with your family, you'll fill it out, and then once your policy comes in the mail, you'll put that with your policy and put it somewhere safe. Can you do that for me?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Now, if you'll grab a pen and paper, I'm going to go over all of your options that are available for you, okay?
Just a moment, please.
Yeah, no problem.
Thanks for holding.
Ma'am, no problem. You have the pen and paper?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Now, I know you said, you couldn't afford the $300 a month. Now, I do want to give you all of your options just so you know what you do qualify for, okay? But I'm going to give you the max first, and I'm going to work my way down for you until we find something that's going to stand out to you.
Okay.
All right. So the max coverage is $30,000. So I'll have you write down $30,000, $25,000, and $20,000. Let me know whenever you get this down.
Is it 30,000, 25,000?
And $20,000. I'll give you the first three.
Okay.
All right. So the first one, that $30,000 is the max, and that is $417 a month.
Mhm.
And then the $25,000, that one is $349 a month. And the $20,000 is $280 a month.
Okay, the 280 is more in my price range.
Okay. Do you want to go ahead and see if we can get you approved for the $20,000?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.